In a universe where life does not end at death, we explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Greetings, fellow travelers. Welcome to a Reborn in Power series featuring the Kron chosen known as Marmaduke 9, who was captured by a mysterious pilot known as Hagar in the Pod Pit Challenge. Follow along as Marmaduke is subjected to face his past fragments in this side series to the New Age.
That's right. Oh, yes, that's right. I've committed to the bit. But wait, it's not all about me.
Oh,
Of course.
hello.
Hello. Am I still pinned? Hold on. I'm still pinned.
Oh,
Move pin. There we are. I'll edit that
look at
part
that.
out.
Look at that beautiful mustache.
What mustache? I don't know what you mean.
All right. So we are
I'll
on
tell you
our...
what. It doesn't
Oh,
look
yeah.
nearly as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I've tried that too, but I'm more a goatee person. You can't really see it because the lights aren't all on, but
I considered going all the way down to about
yeah.
there. But
Isn't that like what it is on the Marmaduke mini that you made?
oh no, is it?
You could.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, there's a lot going on with Marmaduke's facial hair.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That would take a couple of months to work out. But anyway.
Make it super bushy.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
anyway.
We are on our 5th entry of Fragments Reborn. And I believe last we left off, you were going to go meet with Reggie 10 to discuss some things with him after you had met with, well, you had met with Marmaduke 2, and
Yes.
he branded you.
He
And
did.
then you went to go see Nightingale 71, who was getting checked up by Marmaduke 3. And yeah, you decided that right after that whole encounter, you went to go meet with Reggie 10. I forget if there's anything else that happened in between that.
Oh, I went outside. I had a little chat about the plan with
Oh, yes. Yes, you did.
with the benefactor.
Yes. Yes, you did. And that is, and you going back to your, not your chamber, but the nearest airlock to your chamber is where you asked Reggie 10 to meet you.
Yes.
And that is where we were going to begin our session. So, you step up to the airlock, Marmaduke, and the doors slide open, and you see Reggie 10 is leaning against the wall, looking over towards you.
Hello there, 10.
You want to meet with me?
I do. I think it's time we had a little fly outside these walls.
Is that why we're in the airlock here?
But we can't fly through the corridors.
I miss your sarcasm. He goes over to the airlock doors and he goes and presses his palm to it, and it opens up. As you see the shielding blocking the vacuumous space beyond from entering.
Now, you do have spatial breath, don't you, Reggie?
I am a sin.
Oh, yes, fuck. Forget I asked that. That was my fault, I forgot.
But don't worry, I made sure
robots inhale and exhale. And you're armed, aren't you?
I am always armed and prepared.
Very good. Do I still have that pistol?
You do.
Then I'm armed. Good. All right. Well then, Reggie, after you.
You see him kind of push out and begin to just float out, and then you see he begins to kind of turn around towards you.
Spatial breath and superior flight.
You glide out straight towards him, and then he nods to you that he's going to follow your lead. Whatever you want to do.
Cool. All right. So, I am going to fly in a surveying pattern around the space station. And I want to make note of structure, sensors, defenses, things I can kind of pick up with the naked eye.
Okay, how fast are you planning on doing this?
How big's the station?
It's very big. Like, if you're going to be flying around this, trying to get like as much as you possibly can, it might roll me a navigation check.
Navigation, you say? And that's intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to check if I up that. I might have. I did. 7 plus 8. Oh, it's 19?
19?
Yeah.
Gauging this, it's gonna take you about probably 2 hours just to scale this one side. That's going at a normal pace.
Okay. I'm going to go at a quicker pace than that.
Okay.
So the first thing I'll do then with that is I want to survey to work out, if I can, where the real me is in that lab, right? In the future.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I think back to I want to try and recall when I was escorted up to the lab. I was in an elevator. Whereabouts? Where was my cell? So I was being kept in a cell.
I would like you to roll a hmm. God, this feels like a navigation check again. To
Like to
kind
get
of
my
like
bearings.
navigate, yeah, like orienting yourself to what this station looks like compared to how the other one is. Go ahead and yeah, roll me another navigation check.
That's a lot better. Um that's 16 plus 12. That's 28.
Really thinking about this, going through your mind about how when you first entered into the station, it was dark and you were escorted by Hagar, um, almost paralyzed and moving with him to your chamber. You couldn't see anything the first day that you got there, and then you went to sleep, and then you woke back up, and then form 5 came to you. When you came out, you were in this circular space. As you're looking through here, roll me a perception check. All the rolls
Uh
right now.
yeah. 26.
26. All right, you look around. As you go around, you actually see this station. It looks kind of like a top, like a spinning top. Um, there is like a pillar at the top, and then there is a wide thing that goes down into. It almost looks like it kind of curves downward, and you see as you're flying down, you go down and you begin to see that it becomes somewhat of a cylinder. And when you see there, you see there are lights that shine down there, and it's almost like the light begins to kind of ping, circling down.
Mm-hmm.
As you keep continued going down here, it it seems like maybe you might be at the furthest like level down, or not super far down, but like further down than the bigger section of the station, and then there is more
Hmm.
above the larger section.
All right.
But as this is happening, I need you to roll me a discipline one check.
Uh I mean it's not bad, but I feel like I'm out near the void, so Disciples Will might be a good move.
Yeah. Um. Uh. Did you roll well enough? Wait. How high did you roll on your regular?
25.
Did you 25? Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
28.
Okay. um. As you drift along this path, it's been about I would say 30 minutes now, as you've been kind of flying downward. You suddenly begin to hear.
Not now, Satan. Not today.
It's slight, and then it comes again. And as this happens, what do you do?
Where's the nearest airlock on my path down?
You look around. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
It's in the high 20s.
All right. It seems like the nearest airlock is probably about maybe 5 kilometers from you.
Okay. I'm going to. So, how far are we actually from the station? Are we like far
You're
from?
you're not
We're like,
you're not super far from it.
okay.
Um,
Has
yeah, you
Reggie?
could probably fly like straight into into the station in like a minute.
Okay. How's Reggie feeling about what just happened?
Reggie flies like next to you, and he looks over at you, and you suddenly feel like a connection that goes straight into your shoulder where your brand is, and then up into your mind, and then you hear, "What's wrong?"
I think something's taken notice of us, Reggie. You see?
Oh, the void.
Hmm. But the void in the simulation, a simulated void. I wonder, Reggie,
The void.
how real are these things exactly?
They're not fully real. You are technically protected, but I wouldn't risk anything.
We won't be out here any longer than we need to be. Don't you worry.
I would like you to roll me another discipline check as you say that.
Disciples will. It's worse than it was. So that's a total of 28. Wait, no, 20. Oh, God, no. 25. A total of 25 with Disciples Will.
25 as you rest there and look out into the void. You feel that presence. It it it's gone.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's
What do
gone,
you do?
is it? Oh, it's just gone. Oh. I mean, the shadowy, awful, whispery presence is gone.
Yeah, it feels like it just kind of went away.
All righty then. On we go.
continuing.
How far away from that airlock now?
You're flying towards it. You are about halfway there at this point.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to say to Reggie? Anything you're contemplating?
Yes. But I'm trying not to think about it or say it until we're inside.
Okay. Okay. You continue to maneuver in that direction.
Hey, Reggie,
Yes.
the station in the future, or in the present future, let's say future, it can't be identical to this one, can it? Probably refitted.
Yes, the station was refitted.
Hmm.
It was donated for research.
Oh. So it'd have to be cutting edge.
Yes.
And it's researching the void, is it?
No longer the void after the reset.
Oh, the reset changed things, did it? What's it researching now?
It changed everything.
Well, of course, but what's it researching now?
Researching the core.
Ah,
You have to know your enemy inside and out.
oh, enemy, is it?
I think you
Hmm.
froze on me.
Oh, enemy, is it? Oh, yes, my connection is unstable. No, the internet is still fine. The power's still fine. But you are just sort of smiling at me. I'm going to pause.
I don't know what you were saying. It was completely.
What's it researching the enemy? Okay. Okay. Ah, and what have you learned?
That I don't know.
Ah,
We all got transferred at a
hmm.
certain point.
And you were sent to Turf Trin Trek.
Yes, to oversee the Nugonian. He looks
Hmm.
down.
Yes. Yes, that guy.
I mainly actually took the mission because, well, our creator informed me that you would be there.
See.
Nine, you were one of the best pilots, if not the best. And you treated all of us Reggies like we were a part of something. It's why I believe in the plan, because we are all a part of something. Other, others take it more seriously than you did. You saw us as family.
We're all part
Do you
of.
still believe that?
We're all part of that thing, that beautiful thing, which is flying. I take the controls and try and bring the bird home. And you patch up her wounds and send her on her way. And you've kept me alive. So, of course, I would treat you like family.
You reach up to the airlock, and Reggie looks at you, and then he says, I can't stop what the creator's plan is for you. But all I can say is to follow it.
Hmm.
It will lead us towards victory.
In we go. I'll open the airlock and hop in.
You hop in, and Reggie follows suit.
There we are. The airlock closes. And
It...
where are we now, Reggie? Did we make it to the?
And
Did we make it where
you
we
are,
were going?
yeah, you are near the lower half of the station. You were at like mainly the bulk area of the station when
Yeah.
you first came out, where your chamber is at. You're at the lower half now.
All right. Okay. Well, we should probably head downwards.
We are currently in the we should be careful about walking through here.
Why is that?
Mom and Dukes aren't allowed down here.
Aren't we
Even
now?
one.
So what's down here? You don't know because you've never been allowed down here, and we're not going to tell you.
He doesn't say anything.
Right.
And then he just walks over to a panel next to the door, and you see him place his hand on it and look down. And he stands there for about a minute. What do you do?
Is he engaged it still, or is he like uploading?
It seems like he's maybe like checking on something, like he is uploaded to something.
Hmm. I'll pop my codex out then.
You pop it out.
Hmm.
It is blank currently.
I've had one of those void things in my head, haven't I? It's that thing that's been latched onto me that Liam saw.
That was something that needed to be cleansed. It shows. And then it says that was cleansed when you were branded.
Ah, very good. Hmm.
Suddenly, you see Reggie pull his hand away, and then he looks up. He looks over towards you. There are approximately 26 centuries on this level.
Oh, okay. You were checking for that. Hmm. Right. Okay. Well, if you're spotted, but if I'm spotted, I'm in trouble, I suppose. But also,
Does the creator have any way to help in this situation?
yeah, good question. I haven't asked.
You look down. It doesn't say anything just yet.
Um, we're on a floor that I'm not supposed to be on. And if Reggie is spotted, there's a chance that they'll all be reprogrammed. And I'll lose my allies. I don't know if he's allowed to be here. And I don't know if
You are supposed to be here.
I am supposed to be here.
That's all it says.
I look up at Reggie. I'm supposed to follow the plan, am I?
Yes, you are. Why, what did it say?
That we'd better not run into any sentries. Come on.
Okay. Okay. The nearest lift from this airlock is about 2 clicks down.
Well, let's get a move
We
on.
go there. Don't look at anything.
Don't look at anything.
Don't look at anything. And you see he goes up to the panel and he nods towards you. And then the panel slides open. And you see him kind of check outside, checking both like back and forth, and it almost looks like it goes down a hallway, going both left and right,
Mm-hmm.
and then he begins to move to the left, and quickly but quietly. I'd like you to roll me a stealth check.
Did you hear that? That was quiet. Don't know how quick it was, but it was pretty quiet. I will I'm going to add a quick reflexes to this.
Okay.
That's better. That brings it up to 26, I think. No, 25, sorry. Wait, no. 28. I'm rolling a lot of
28.
28s.
Okay.
A lot of 28s are happening here.
Yeah, you're doing rather well. Going down. As you go down, you notice what looks like these panels on the sides that don't open for you. Um, but as you're looking at each one, it's almost like it has a viewer on them. He said not to look at anything. Are you going to look at anything?
Oh, that was for here.
Yeah.
Reggie, it's these. I can't look at these. These ones.
Do you ask him if you could look at these ones?
No, I'm like, it's these ones I can't look at, right?
Oh, he doesn't hear you because he's so focused on moving at this point. You are also told that you're supposed to be here.
I was told I was supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here.
The question is, do you listen to Reggie or do you listen to the plan? And Reggie said, listen to the plan.
Reggie told me to listen to the plan. But Reggie's also part of the plan. So by listening to Reggie, I'm listening to the plan.
This is true.
Are they alarmed or anything like that?
Alarmed? Like, what do you mean?
Like if I
if you
look up,
go up,
yeah, like if I go up to one or look at one or something, is it gonna hypothetically?
you're not sure. Unless you try to get into it, but it looks like on the panel there is actually a viewer of what is inside whatever chamber these are, so you could actually see what's inside.
Oh, because we're right next to the void as
But
well.
you're moving. You're moving quickly right now, and Reggie's moving. You so far you have passed about 4 of them.
Okay. Any noise coming from him?
No, you can't hear any noise. But roll me a perception check. Just this is more your peripherals.
It's not bad.
Oh,
27.
27. Almost got that 28.
Almost, yeah, almost.
um as you're moving through here and you're noticing these like kind of like shifting back and forth, you do see these, it almost looks like little blobs of black.
Like through the viewer.
Yeah, blobs of black inside a white space.
Oh, they're drilling for oil. Um, I'll peek into one. Just a glance as I'm running by. Just like
A slow kind of like look.
Yeah, just like a.
Um. Okay. Another perception check.
We're going down by 1 each time. It's 26.
26. Okay. Okay. Reggie rolled a 1 to see if you stopped. So he's moving still. And you kind of like go over and you kind of look. As you look inside one of these, you see the black blob has more formation on it, and it looks like a creature that is bound up onto a wall and is unconscious with their head down.
All right. Nothing left to see here. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I can. So.
Like you roll me a dismal check.
Well, it's 30 without anything.
Okay. You, upon looking at that, you get this feeling of sacrifice. And you get this feeling that the other chambers, the ones that you didn't look at, all they were blobs, but were they really, or are they people?
Oh, so something in the simulation maybe is trying to conceal what they are. So it's like blobs, but actually people, not blobs.
Like almost as if when you're not really focusing on them, they don't look like anything to you.
Oh, yeah,
But
okay.
when
Yeah.
you really focus on them, the details on them become more clear. And now you're
Ooh, insidious.
starting to understand that this is where you are is holding captive creatures, probably from other worlds.
Did I recognize the species?
It was a Redicon.
Hmm. And I got the impression of sacrifice.
Yeah. Sacrifice on your end.
Oh, on my end. So
Yeah.
not they are sacrifices.
No.
But there is sacrificing. That we're sacrificing something.
Or you are sacrificing something.
I am sacrificing something. Oh, what am I going to be sacrificing?
Um, are you going to continue moving with Reggie, or are you going to stop?
I want to keep moving with him.
Okay.
I want to look at another one at the same time.
Okay. Roll me another perception check. Still doesn't look back.
Oh, this one's good. Is it 28? That's the question.
A 20.
No, it's more. It's 29.
Oh, sweet. Um, looking at inside this one, you look inside and you see what looks like another creature, criminaloid. They have like fur on them, and their fur, like they're still hanging up. Their legs are spread and their arms are spread, and they're bound up against the wall.
Is there any information on a display or anything like that?
You're this time you're not like just looking, right? This time you're actually going up to it and trying to read if there's information.
Yeah.
Okay. You see Maricoli specimen 567.
Okay.
And it gives you details on what they are. They are an agricoli. They have they're basically beast tamers, and when they tame a beast, uh kind of merge their conscious mind with said beast so that they can actually communicate directly to them, and they form a very special bond with a beast, which then changes their physiological makeup.
Okay.
It's more scientific information about the creature.
Okay.
Still doesn't look back. Reggie has moved further down than you.
Oh, I better catch up to him
It,
then.
yeah, you're gonna have to catch up to him.
All right. I'm gonna start moving to catch up. I can communicate with the creator without
Yeah,
just sort of in my brain,
you
can't
can.
I?
Yeah,
What is all this?
studies,
For what purpose?
understanding,
Understanding,
preparation.
finding weaknesses,
What was that?
finding weaknesses, taking stock of strengths, testing limits.
No response.
Gathering intelligence for your crusade of freedom that you have planned.
Each of them are still locked. Do you wish to free them?
Can I free them?
You can. But it requires, in your head, you get that feeling again. Sacrifice.
And of course, I have to assume that none of them are real. Because we're in a simulation. I am
My
the only.
simulations are always real.
Then the price for freeing them is what exactly?
Everything. Are you still moving towards Reggie, or are you slowing down and stopping?
Still moving toward Reggie.
Okay, you see Reggie going like he's going around a corner, and then you see him stop and then look over towards a door, and he goes and begins to open a lift as it opens up, and he looks down. He's like, "Where do you come?" And he like motions for you to come closer to him.
Reggie,
What are you doing?
what am I doing? Do you know what's in those cells?
Get in, and you see him get into the lift. And as he gets into the lift, you see him like holding the door open for you, and you get that feeling again. What do you do? What are you doing? Come on! A sentry is going to be coming around the corner any minute now.
Indeed. I get in the lift.
You get in the lift. You get in, and the lift closes up as the lift is closing up. You hear, and it closes, and then it goes, and it goes up. And Reggie looks at you, and is like, "What the hell was that?"
I thought we were supposed to be going down.
Oh no, you're going up.
Reggie, we were supposed to be going down.
I thought we're going back to your chamber.
No, we were supposed to be going down to the. Reggie,
You want to go down further?
I want to know where I'm being kept in the real world.
Your body's not there. Here.
I know it's not, but if this is the same station, then it may have the same foibles. And in case things go a little sideways, I would quite like to have an escape route.
Okay. Okay. Fine. And you see him go up to the panel, and then he presses his palm to it, and you see it. The lift stops, and then begin to lower. There's going to be more centuries the further down we go.
Hmm.
Did you look at anything?
Oh. You know what happens when people tell me not to do something. I just want to do it.
9. I told you
10.
not to look.
Well, I looked. I looked. And good grief, Reggie, what did I see?
And you see he looks back at the door and doesn't say anything.
What floor were we on, incidentally, when that
The floor that you were looking at stuff.
yeah.
62.
We coming up to 62?
Level 62. You guys are going lower.
All right. Reggie, this plan, this plan of ours, what's in it for me exactly? Because you know what I've found so far? I found a doctor that's been lying to me. He wants to rip the baby out of my wife and take him somewhere at the behest of some family on a planet far away. I see a floor full of
We don't know what
holding
Rez.
cells.
We don't know anything about what Rez is planning. Okay.
You just do it. You just do it. You don't question anything.
They've always they've always been the head of what the plan is. They're the ones that created us, Reggie's,
Yes.
and your implants.
Yes.
Yes, what? What do you want me to say?
But what about it?
They're they're what made us us. They're what gave you your piloting skills. You, a Marmaduke. Albeit we Reggies are different than you Marmadukes. You were taken as a child and implanted, whereas we were created to serve the creator.
And
What floor are we going to?
I think we may have to go to the lowest one.
We're not going to the lowest one.
Oh, aren't we? Why not?
I'm not taking you to the lowest one. And he turns around. And then
And
you see him up, and then he looks at you. He's like, all right, taking you to the lowest one. Ah, crap, my camera.
oh, and then the power cut. Hold on. The lowest one. Yes.
All right. You see, Reggie has changed. Going to level 1, and you see it continue to move.
I take it I'm no longer speaking to Reggie 10. You have the countenance of my codex.
He looks back at you. Why is it you want to go to level 1?
Because that's sort of where I was being held in the real reality. And also because you've got some funky things on level 62. And I can only imagine on level 1, it's going to be a real party.
He doesn't say a word. Very well. Then he stands next to you, and he stands there in silence.
You know, all this blind faith in the whim of a family. Very disturbing to me. Was I always this bullish when it comes to these things?
His face turns towards you. It's why I like you. You remind me of myself.
Ah, let's see. Um, did you know me back in the time before the reset?
Yes.
You know, I have scattered memories about this. And I don't feel that different, all things considered. But what was I like?
You haven't changed, Marmaduke 9.
Hmm.
Some would say that is good. Some would say that is bad. You see him look towards the door, and then the door, the lift slows down, and then it opens up, and you hear, what just happened? And he looks, Reggie 10 looks at you,
Oh, we're on
and
floor 1.
you see darkness.
I have night vision, rank 5. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on.
Okay. When
Mm.
you look inside, it looks like a large circular chamber that you can't rank 5 with talent.
Rank 5. Not with
Do
talent,
you
but
have
rank
talent?
5.
Not with talent? Okay. So you see inside, it is just a circular chamber. You can't really see anything except for maybe there's something that it almost seems like furniture.
Um, I would like to activate my radar sensor.
Okay. Um, as you do this, I'd like you to roll me a an endurance check.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's. Could I up this? What does endurance run off again? Fortitude.
Fortitude.
Where's it gone? It's gone. Oh, there it is. Okay, no, it is. Okay. So 22.
You look inside, and as you're stepping inside, Reggie is like, "Don't go in there! Don't go in there! What are you doing?" And as you're feeling, you feel multiple begin to ring at you, and you try to hold on to your senses, and you're able to do so. And when you do so, you see around this chamber there are about 50 different stealth fields.
Oh boy. Okay, so like in the periphery, or like on the
Yeah,
furniture,
around the walls.
in a circle.
Yeah. Um, 50 different stealth fields that you can sense currently within the range that you can sense.
How
You
big
still
is this?
haven't gone. It's big. It- you continue to move forward, and as you move forward, you see what looks like sofas, lounge area at as you approach the center. And then a large circular table and you sense more stealth fields on the other side. And in total, you sense about 140.
Are these people or objects or what?
They seem tall. Very, very tall. Probably about 20 feet tall each. And their shape, when you look at them, they seem like uh, robotic in design. And then you see the lift behind you close. As you see Reggie closed it, and then it begins to lift up.
Is he in here as well, or did he scarf it?
Reggie is gone.
Hmm. Okay, so what? I want to focus in on one of these robots. Okay, well, actually, hang on. Let's focus on them all. Are they uniform or are they unique?
They look uniform.
Okay, So what can I? So we've got 140 large robots
Yes.
in a large chamber,
Mm-hmm.
all looking inward.
Yeah, it seems that way. When you look at them, they don't move.
So they're all facing inward at some furniture.
Yeah.
So around the circular table
Mm-hmm.
and sofas and stuff around it, also facing
Yes.
inward.
Also facing inward.
Okay, let's focus in on one of these robots. What are they? What seems to be the intention of it? Can I see weaponry? Can I see armor? Are they
You cannot
ceremonial?
see you cannot see any weaponry. It seems like if you want to actually see these things, you're gonna have to turn off their stealth field somehow. Because they still have
Oh.
stealth fields on.
Oh.
It's like they're kind of shimmering in front of you. So you can see their form. You just can't see exactly what's on them. And it's dark in here.
Hmm. Even with my night vision, it's dark.
Even with your night vision. The closer you get, the more you could probably see, but you need to turn off their stealth field to see.
Yeah. Then just move back to the stuff in the middle.
Okay, you move over to the furniture.
What's on the table?
You look on the table. You see a glass on the table.
Empty?
Full.
Full of?
You're not quite sure. Would you like to inspect it?
Yes.
You go up. You do you grab the glass and hold it up, or do you go down to like try to see if you could like sniff it?
I ain't touching nothing, man. I want to look at it
Okay.
and then maybe sniff it if I can't get anything from by looking at it.
Looking at it, you're not getting anything. It looks like some kind of liquid inside of it. When you go over to sniff it, I'd like you to roll me a perception check.
24.
24. Sniffing it, it smells like it smells like the a drink that you're very familiar with. Like it's the drink that you would take with you on your missions. And it's sitting here full.
Something boozy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's no one in here apart from a lot of robots and some furniture and a glass for me.
Yes.
And I'm alone. Reggie's buggered off.
Yeah.
All right, show yourself.
Nothing happens.
I'm here. Poured a very specific drink.
Do you stand there? Do you sit? Do you move around?
I'm sort of walking around the table, just looking around.
Okay.
They're very big robots, aren't they? And there's lots of them.
Suddenly, a light beams down straight onto the table, and now it's illuminating the table. And as it illuminates, you see the design of it. The circle, it it looks like there is a T, like an uppercase T that kind of is illuminated. And you see the glass is on the part of the T where basically it aligns itself. It connects.
Yeah.
It's right there, sitting there.
Hmm. I do my best not to drink alone.
You suddenly hear another and a light that looks like a doorway opens up, and it looks like the door is illuminated with just this bright light, and then stepping from it is a silhouette that walks out, and then the door closes and begins to walk up. You can't see them fully. You can only see their silhouette as they approach, and they have a hood on. And as you look at them, they have the same robes as that female from
Oh.
your vision when you were branded. As they stand there, they walk around the furniture and then come up, take a seat, put their leg over their other leg, and then their hood comes off. You see red hair goes down, and you see enhancements that kind of wrap around her forehead into her hair. And she rests there, homely, and she smiles at you. Red lipstick. And she says, "Hello, Marmaduke Knight. Please, have a seat." And with that, we're going to end the session there.
Okay.
I figured
Okay.
that would be good to end there.
Nice. All right.
All right. Yes. Interesting stuff going on.
Hmm.
Plot thickens.
Indeed.
All right. Well, let me see. Let me think. You're level 8 still, right?
Yes.
Okay. You will get 15 CP.
Okay.
And with that, thank you all for watching, listening, wherever you found us. Like, share, subscribe on both mine and Matt's channel. And if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power. I thank you for listening to Fragments Reborn. Be sure to listen to the New Age campaign to get more context to Marmaduke's Fragments. Also, if you want to be reborn yourself, you can subscribe as a Chosen to access Chosen creation and exclusive Codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.